Good morning. Welcome back to Dublin. We're back here in Dublin having a bit of like a relaxing, restful weekend as we get kind of prepped for a busy week ahead. So we're in London on Monday and then we're in Paris as of Wednesday. So it's going to be a pretty busy week ahead for us. So obviously first thing we need to do now that we're here, now that the weekend has started, is to just make some breakfast. So I'm going to make some oats and some coffee, and that's going to be the breakfast for today. And then once breakfast is sorted, there is so much stuff for us to talk about. I want to do a bit of a clean out of like my make space, so I'd love to talk with you during that. And then obviously we need to talk about what we're gonna wear for London and Paris. And there's just so many things to catch up on, so let's get right into it. I love to make savory oats, so I'm not the type of person that does like a sweet breakfast. I much prefer a savory breakfast. And I make my oats inside of my rice cooker. I'm obsessed with my rice cooker. It is the only kitchen appliance I need. When I moved here for the first time, like the big question I was asking all my coworkers was like, where do you buy rice cookers? Nobody knew, right? So it was a bit of a learning journey. So I now have this gorgeous rice cooker from Cuckoo, which is a Korean rice cooker brand, and they actually do not sell in Ireland or the UK, I think. So my rice cooker is from Germany, and then I have a plug adapter so that I can use it, because that is how much I love my rice cooker. If I could pick any brand sponsorship in the world, I would love to get sponsored by Cuckoo. That would be my dream. It would be to have a rice cooker sponsorship. These are the oats. I actually really don't like these oats. I was buying my oats from this German wholesale website. I like their oats better than these oats, but oh well. There's this quote I really like, which is around like, the horrors persist and so do we. That is it. These are my horrors right now. My horrors of the morning. I don't know if anybody likes to do savory oats the way I like to do savory oats, but it's just oats with spices, paprika, salt, pepper, and then add some eggs on top and hot sauce. I love to add hot sauce to my oats, but I have found it to be such a great breakfast food. And because my oats need some time, I put those in to my rice cooker first while I work on my coffee, and then I do my eggs to go on top. And the nice thing about this rice cooker is that it actually has this option here on the menu, thick porridge, and that is the option that I use to cook my oats. And then for the coffee, I like to make a stovetop coffee. So this is my Bialetti that I have. It is from their Dolce & Gabbana collection. I got it when they had a pop-up in London. I do it with my oat milk. I like to do an iced coffee in the morning. I much prefer an iced coffee, and I have these really cute ice tray molds. Can you tell what it is? It makes more sense from the back. It's a YouTube play button. There was like a YouTube event during COVID that I was invited to for work, and they sent out swag bags to everyone who was invited. And in the swag bags were these ice molds and some other things, but the ice molds were by far my favorite. If you're American and you're watching this, I think one thing Europe is very well known for is the quality of the eggs. The eggs are so good here. I absolutely love having eggs in the morning. They're just so yum. I got these eggs this time that I was at the store. It's corn-fed free-range eggs, and I just got 6 because I knew, you know, I was gonna leave, so it's the right amount for me. Outstanding. I really enjoy them. I feel like my morning routine is so different now that I live in Europe. Everywhere I live, it just gets more and more different. When I lived in Korea, my morning routine would honestly be a lot more of just eating dinner leftovers for breakfast. Whenever I'm in the US, I feel like that's when I get the most proper breakfast. Whenever I'm visiting like New York, I love to go to like a corner shop or a bodega and get turkey, egg, and cheese on a roll. Outstanding. I miss New York so much. But obviously, this is a lovely way to get your day started as well. Also, I forgot to mention, you probably noticed I cut my hair. I just went to get my hairstyle refreshed and we decided it was time to take a couple inches off because my ends were absolutely dead and frazzled. So I think I took like a good 3, maybe even 4 inches off. I took a good decent amount off, but I think now my hair looks a lot more healthy, right? I'll take your, I'll take your opinion on it, but I do think my hair looks a little bit better now. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrap up some cooking and then we'll talk again really soon. I had to show you how gorgeous my coffee turned out. I mean, beautiful. So good, so refreshing. Okay, that was it. I'm still waiting for the eggs and the oat, so I'm gonna cook that, eat that. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. I love those videos on TikTok where people are like, my favorite beauty things in no particular order, and it's just like a yes, no sort of thing. And I actually need to clean out my beauty bucket because there's just too much stuff in here. I'm having a hard time finding what I actually want to use. I think I'm becoming a bit of a hoarder where I'm just holding on to things that I don't use and there is no reality in which I would use them, just because I feel kind of bad about chucking it. But today's the day. I need to master detachment with my purchase failures. So I thought it would be fun to clean out the bucket with like simple yeses and nos on the items. So let's give it a try. Let's try to make cleaning a bit fun. I think this is gonna motivate me to clean because I've been wanting to do this for months and I clearly have not gotten to it. All right, let's do it. Patrick Ta contour. Yes. Elf spray, yes. Hourglass palette, yes. Laura Mercier setting powder, goodbye. Dirty makeup brush, stay. Noid, I don't know how to pronounce this. Photography fluid, stay. Patrick Ta blush, stay. Fenty Beauty contour cream, stay. Charlotte Tilbury smoky eye palette, stay. MAC skin tint, I actually have it on right now. I think it's a stay. Anastasia brow freeze, it's pretty much empty, but the replacement hasn't come yet, so stay for now. Westman Atelier lit up highlight stick, stay. Hourglass ambient glow foundation, goodbye. Fenty Beauty primer, stay. Vichy Dermablend foundation, goodbye. NARS concealer, stay for now, probably goodbye soon. Tom Ford lip sculptor, stay. Elf Power Grip primer, goodbye. Bobbi Brown smoky eye mascara, stay. Kevyn Aucoin volume mascara, goodbye. Fenty Beauty foundation, stay. MAC strobe cream, I just got this, it's a stay. Armani foundation, stay. YSL foundation, goodbye. Chanel skin tint, stay, I think, but I don't know, not the biggest fan. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish, stay. By Terry primer, absolutely hate this, goodbye. Fenty Beauty lip gloss, goodbye. By Terry eyeshadow stick, goodbye. Haus Labs lip gloss lipstick, stay. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of this brand. It's a foundation. Future Skin foundation, goodbye. Westman Atelier blush, stay. Kevyn Aucoin concealer, stay. Anastasia brow pen, goodbye. Pat McGrath blush, stay. Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector, stay. NARS highlighter, goodbye. Anastasia contour stick, stay. This is Clé de Peau, I don't know the pronunciation, concealer. It's only a goodbye because it is genuinely empty, but absolutely love this product. It's unreal. Oh, this is a really old brush for Hourglass. This is gonna be a goodbye. It's for a brow pencil, stay. Oh my God, look at what I found in the depths of this bucket. The Glossier blush. Oh my God, goodbye. This is a By Mario sort of like lip paint, and I got it in brown for some reason. I don't really know why. I don't think it's a tone that really works for me, but I'm gonna hold on to it to give it to somebody else. I don't want to toss it. It's not empty. Wow, I was really on one with the brown stuff. I also have a brown lipstick from Bobbi Brown. I don't know why I did that. Okay, this NARS red lip keeping. So I have some like random lipsticks from Dior. I have this one from Dior. It's pretty. I think we'll hold on to this one. This is a Fenty blush. I'm gonna say goodbye to this blush. Oh, Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow. Did you see that? Whoops. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this eyeshadow. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the color Super Size Me, keeping this. It's an eyeshadow for hazel eyes. Are my eyes even hazel? I don't know. Should I keep this? I don't know. I guess I will keep it. I'm obsessed with these like by Mario lip plumper lip gloss things, keeping this one. This purpley pink one from NYX can go. This is a Westman Atelier lip gloss, keeping this. Another Dior lipstick, but one that has been through a lot. Ooh, look at that. That's terrible. Okay, goodbye. I'll miss you. Oh God, terrible. Oops. Oh my God. Oh my God. It won't close. MAC eye shadow cream thing. I'm gonna keep this. Oh, this has to be my favorite lipstick. I always forget that I even have it. It's from Sohwasu, which is a Korean lipstick brand. It's a beautiful color. I'm gonna keep this. A Vichy concealer, goodbye. I feel like it is time to say goodbye to the Dior lip glow oils, but I don't know. Should we say goodbye to the Dior lip glow oils? Has the moment passed? I'm gonna hold on to them for now, but if you tell me to get rid of them, I will. I have a lot of these like eyeshadow sticks. I must have been going through a phase. Here's another one I found. And it seems like there's another one here. And there's another one here. Oh my gosh, one more here. I clearly don't use any of them, so goodbye. Okay, a Tom Ford red lip gloss or lipstick. Cute, okay, we'll keep her. This is a peachy lip crayon. I don't think that's for me. Goodbye. Oh, love. This is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury, but as an eyeliner is super cool. I'm gonna keep this. Oh my gosh, another Vichy concealer. Goodbye. This is an eyeliner from Huda Beauty. I think I'm gonna keep it, though I'm not really much of an eyeliner girl, but I'm gonna keep it. This is a very metallic eyeshadow. Do you see that? When would I ever wear this? Dunno. So I'm gonna say goodbye to that. Okay, we have another lipstick. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury in the color First Dance. I'll hold on to this as well. I need to start wearing lipstick. Another Charlotte Tilbury. Pretty, okay, hold on to this one. I'm gonna say goodbye to this. I'm also gonna say goodbye to this one. What do we got here? Oh, a glitter lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. Goodbye to this one. So another eyeliner. This one is from Anastasia. I'm gonna say goodbye to this one. Another NYX one. Goodbye. Look at this Innisfree eyeshadow. I'm gonna say goodbye to this. And then all that's left is this itty bitty baby Sohwasu lipstick sample. I'll hold on to this. And now all we have is just messiness. Do you see that? I'm gonna go clean this really quickly, wipe this down. I need to wash my hands. Look at my hands now. And I'm gonna refill this and we'll see what's left. Okay, the bucket has been cleaned and dried and refilled now. And honestly, it looks so much better. Look at that. That is such a much more manageable bucket. I'm so pleased with the bucket. Originally, I wasn't planning on doing my skincare and like beauty bucket, but I'm so pleased with the results. I think we just have to do it, get it over with. So let me change out buckets and let's just do this all over again. I'm back with the skincare bucket. Let's see what we can get rid of. So there's a couple things that aren't worth talking about, you know, hair ties, that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna move that out of the way. I have so many of these nail files. I got like a big pack. I have even more. I have like 15 of these because I started doing my nails at home. If you can see, I've been doing like gel nails at home. I think they've been looking really cute. Okay, here we go. Let's kick off. All right, so this is Dr. Jart cream. This is a stay. The matching cream mist, stay. Biafine, stay. Exfoliating mitt, go. Retinol cream, stay. Yop, sunscreen, go because it's expired. Sohwasu creamy sunscreen, stay. Patrick Ta fan, stay. Oh, this one is in the wrong bucket, but this is the By Terry primer. Hate, goodbye. The Ordinary peel, Not my fave. Can't wait to replace it, but will keep for now. Ooh, SC all-in-one top coat. Goodbye, don't need it anymore. Oh, expired retinol cream. Goodbye. This is like a sample from Sephora. Goodbye. Ooh, this was from one of the business class travel bags, I think for Aer Lingus. Maybe a different airline. Goodbye. L'Occitane Shea Butter Cream. Stay. Intense moisturizing mask. Stay. Summer Fridays jet lag mask. Stay. Oh, Cottage hand cream. Stay. The Ordinary rose hip oil. Goodbye. This is nail glue. I don't need this anymore. Goodbye. Overnight hair treatment from Amika. I'm gonna hold on to it. Maybe I'll use this. Once again from that first class bag. Goodbye. Purifying mask from Cottage. I'm gonna keep this. Dermalogica collagen serum. Goodbye. Dr. Gross eye serum. Goodbye. Ageless face serum. Goodbye. Watermelon sleep mask from the Glow recipe. Goodbye. Cuticle oil. Goodbye. Chanel red nail polish. I don't need this, but I might give it to somebody else. So I'm gonna hold on to this. Red oil serum. This looks fun. I'm gonna keep this. A foaming gel from Bioderma. I think I'm gonna keep this, and I could put it in my like travel bag as a backup like cleanser. Oh, Pie rose hip oil. I do like this, so I'm gonna keep this. This is pretty much done. It's a V&A toner. Another one from that first class. Amenity kit. Goodbye. This amenity kit is like the gift that keeps on giving. I keep finding random things from it. Goodbye. I absolutely love Cottage. I'm gonna hold on to this. Another Glow recipe thing. I just don't think Glow recipe is the brand for me. I'm gonna say goodbye. Big yes. Never ever want to be apart from you. A mini sunscreen. I might keep this. Who knows, maybe I'll need it. Pharmacy moisturizer. I guess I'll keep this. Alpha H sunscreen. Goodbye. I don't really like this sunscreen. Rice mask from I'm gonna keep this. Overnight facial peel from Verse. I'm gonna throw this away just because I don't really use overnight products like this. U Beauty resurfacing compound. I don't even know what this is. I will say goodbye. I don't feel like I'm gonna need it if I have retinol cream. This was a sample perfume I was given from Molecule. I think I'm gonna say goodbye. I don't think I need this. Oh my God, this amenity kit, still. This is the last piece though, so no. This is from 8th Day, another regenerative serum. How many more of these serums exist? No. Oh, this is from Fresh, that rose mask thing. I actually do like this, the rose mask thing that they offer. Algenist eye cream. How much is in there? There's something in there. I'll hold on to this one then. Can you tell how much I like this moisturizer? It's a great moisturizer. Again, some pretty good progress. It's definitely less full than it was before. It's still pretty full, but I'll allow it. Nice. Thank you for joining me in that. I found that very, very helpful. Now I feel like I've got rid of a bunch of stuff that was stressing me out, and it's kind of nice to not have things falling out of my buckets anymore. So yeah, thank you so much for helping me with that. Hello, welcome back. It is time to make some food. I'm in my sort of Nara Smith vibe. I've got on my little Van Cleef 10 motif necklace, and then you can't see it, but I have a full Skims set on for my outfit. As much as I'd love to be as cool as Nara Smith and like cook in Chanel, that's not me, at least not yet. Maybe one day we'll get there, but as of right now, no cooking in full Chanel runway looks. Honestly, I love wearing like Skims around the house. I'm not very caught up on the Kardashians, but I'm obsessed with Skims. So we're gonna make some fried yaki udon for dinner, and I think I'll be able to spread it out for lunch and dinner tomorrow as well. So I've had my beef marinating, and then I put it out to get to room temp. So we're going to cook up the beef first, need to get the steak ready, and then we have some veg over here that we're going to turn into the sort of veg that accompanies the yaki udon. I have some dried shiitake mushrooms. I'm just remembering that. Should I also rehydrate my shiitake? That actually might be a really good idea. Typically when I'm cooking, what I'll do is I'll have my laptop here, I'll have my headphones in connected to my laptop, and I'll just be watching a TV show. And then I just like to take my time when I cook. I'm never in a rush. I think for me, cooking is almost like an act of self-care. It's just a time to clear the mind. I recently actually refreshed my cookware because when my mom came to visit me, she roasted me for how bad my knives and my cutlery were. So I bought all new kitchen knives. I have this really gorgeous Japanese chef knife now. It's really stunning, super sharp, really great to work with in the kitchen. While we're making this yaki udon, I'm going to talk you through just a few things on my mind in terms of what we've got going on for the rest of the week. I'm really excited for London and Paris. I'm a bit overwhelmed by the fact that it's like in 2 days. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. That's why I keep telling myself it'll be fun once we get there. I love shiitake mushrooms. I put them in a lot of the food that I cook. I do a lot of cooking first and foremost, but I do a lot of Asian cooking just because from my time living in Korea, one thing you'll find out if you were to live in Korea or you go to the grocery store is that if you're trying to buy Western products there, so getting yourself bagels, toast, things like that, cheese, you know, these sorts of things are just very expensive compared to if you were to buy just Korean produce. So obviously, naturally, I stopped cooking Western food and I would cook just exclusively Korean food because it made my life a lot easier. I got really, really good at cooking Korean food when I lived there, and I still cook it now. Like there's a lot of times where I'm craving a comfort food, and in my head that comfort food is Korean food. I'm so thrilled to go see my friends in Korea as well. It's gonna be amazing to spend some time with them. I've got the pan on now. We're gonna just put a little bit of butter in there, and then once it's ready, we'll start to put the steaks down. Like I was saying, we've got quite a lot going on next week. We're gonna be in London as of Monday, so we'll do Monday through Wednesday. We have our client meetings that we need to do on Tuesday, Wednesday. That meeting is actually in Southampton. If you're familiar with Carnival Cruises, their headquarters is in Southampton. I'm going to go visit them for a meeting. So I need to go to Southampton. And then right after that, we are going from Southampton to Paris. We come in at Waterloo, then we need to change stations to get to King's Cross. And then from there, catch the Eurostar to go to Paris. I'm so thrilled because I've always wanted to take the Eurostar, but it's either been far more expensive than just flying with Air France or just not very convenient. I booked my Eurostar tickets well in advance, so the price ended up still being more than a business class flight with Air France. We're gonna see how it goes. I think it'll be worthwhile, so I think that'll be nice. I've always wanted to take the Eurostar. I think there's just something really chilled about train travel, and Charles de Gaulle has been becoming more and more and more of a headache of an airport to be traveling in and out of. So I am also very excited to not have to deal with Charles de Gaulle at all. So for the yaki udon, we need to make the sauce, which is going to be like a teriyaki sauce. And then we need to also prep all our veg. There's a couple things we need from the sauce. One of them is going to be mirin. Mirin is good to have. Love a good mirin. We need garlic. We need onions. We're gonna put a bit of sugar and salt in there. These are the udon noodles. I got them at my local Tesco. Let's go ahead and make this sauce. 3 tablespoons of our soy sauce, a bit of ginger, a bit of mirin, a bit of sesame oil as well, and then a little bit of water to bring it all together. It is now time for us to go ahead and put these steaks down. Let's see how we're doing with our, yeah, the mushrooms are coming together nicely. Fantastic, let's put this away. And then as the steak is coming together, we can go ahead and start to prep the veg. I love this type of recipe because it's really simple, it's very straightforward, it's really not too complicated, it's super easy for it to come together really any day of the week. And then you can easily adjust it to match whatever your preferences might be in terms of, you know, more or less vegetables. I'm obviously doing a bit of a beef steak. That's certainly not something you'd have to do. You could use whatever protein you want, vegan proteins. You could just leave it as a vegetable dish. There's a lot of flexibility when you are cooking something like this. In the meantime, the big piece is actually getting outfits prepped and ready because I looked at the weather for Paris and the weather looks amazing. It's going to be like 28 degrees Celsius pretty much every single day that we're in Paris, which is just such a nice departure from the weather here. When we do the skincare and get ready for the evening, I think that's what I want to do in bed tonight, is just a bit of like sorting out some outfit ideas, what I could possibly pack. Let's go ahead and just get a bit of garlic ready here. I think the beef is coming together rather nicely. Let's get the peppers ready. I love peppers and just like onion, really nice and simple type of veg for something like this. Everything's already been washed, don't worry. Final thing to do is to get this onion out. All right, with that nice and hot, we're gonna add in the veg. So that's kind of it in terms of getting the components ready. The next step here would be, once the veg has a little bit more time to cook, we'll put this all together with the noodles and the sauce that we made earlier. And if you wanted to, you could cook the protein again with the sauce, but the way I'm planning to use the steak is more to just add it to the plating rather than to reintroduce it into all of this. This for me would be like my ideal type of dish. Nice, simple, balanced in that like you've got the carbs from the noodles, you have the veg, you have a good amount of sauce, and you have some protein as well. So I'm quite happy with how this has come together so far. We'll see once we taste it how good it is. The only thing that's missing for me is that, ooh, I forgot the mushrooms. Stop it. That's my bad. I totally forgot the mushrooms. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh goodness. Now I feel like we're at a good place to put in the noodles. I just want it to absorb a bit more of the sauce. The mushrooms are such a lovely addition. I'm really glad I didn't completely forget to add them in. The steak is looking good. I like mine medium rare. So what I'd do is I'd add a really thin slice like this to my noodles. Yum. I think we're kind of done. So what I'll do then is I'm going to take this off the heat, and I think we've done a pretty good job. So we have a few things to clean, and then we can fully enjoy our dinner. The only thing that I wish I had that I'm forgetting would be some green onions to garnish with. I have no idea how people who do like cooking videos do it, because this is really hard to multitask. So I'm sorry if that was the most boring cooking and talking segment you've ever watched in your life, but it's all up from here, okay? All right, I'm back with the final update. It is plated now. So we have, smells so yum. We have the noodles, we have the steak cut up a little bit, and I just put some sesame seeds on top. Let's give it a quick taste. Good. Honestly, could add some more soy sauce, but good. All right, I'm gonna go watch a little bit of TV, and then I'll talk to you again later. Bye-bye. It's time now to do a bit of skincare and get into bed. And today is going to be the perfect opportunity to do all the exfoliation and all the skin prep I need to do going into my meetings next week. So I'm going to do my weekly exfoliation mask. I'm going to exfoliate my body as well. And then we're going to do all the related skincare with that, like a sheet mask and just some really nice things for our skin. So I've already put my bangs away, and I've got my amazing bathrobe from Fret on. I absolutely love this bathrobe. Getting these Fret towels was easily one of the best decisions I've made in a long time. To remove my makeup, there is one cleanser that I absolutely love, and you can see how much of it I've already used. This is the Bioderma cleansing oil. I love, love, love a cleansing oil, and what I usually follow that up with is this exfoliating cleanser. I think put together it is just the perfect little skincare routine, and my skin very much needs it. I have quite a lot of dry skin, especially around my temples, and I just want to make sure I get my makeup off really, really well with this. And then we'll follow up with this while we're in the shower. Just gonna put on just a teensy bit more. I think taking my makeup off and going to bed is easily my most favorite part of the day. I also need to tweeze because I have this really stubborn chin hair here that will only go away for a couple of days when I tweeze it. It is just, can't get any of the hair on my body to grow as fast as that chin hair grows. It is just outstanding. Okay, I managed to get some of this in my eye, so I need to wash it off immediately. I'm gonna shower and then we'll be back. Bye-bye. All right, we're back. Fresh, clean, washed, feeling good. Let's go ahead and start with the exfoliation. So the product I'm gonna use for that is this Ordinary Peel. Like I said before, do I love this product? Not really. My favorite sort of exfoliation peel type of product comes from a French brand called Codage. When I go to Paris next week, I'm gonna drop by the Codage store and re-up because yeah, this is alright. It's not the same. I am still gonna finish this before I start the Codage, but I figure since I'm in Paris, might as well buy it while I'm there. Looks like I'm just straight out of a horror film. So basically, you put the peel, get it in, thin layer, nothing too crazy. And then it's just important when you put this on to stay away from the eyes and try to stay away from the brows as well, because the skin around here is very sensitive. So don't be putting this peel up there. So this, we have 10 minutes for this one. So while that's doing its thing, let's put on our body lotion. I'm just gonna use this bio oil lotion in the meantime, which you have to shake before you use. We'll see how that works. My first time using that body lotion, so hopefully it'll be good. And then for the nighttime perfume, we have Commodity Milk. I like this scent a lot. It smells like marshmallows, like really lovely, gooey, burnt marshmallows. So that's done. I'm gonna go put that away, and then we have a couple more minutes until it's time to take off the mask. Okay. I started my skincare and then I didn't actually have the camera on. So that was great. It was like turned on, but I didn't click record. So anyways, I took it off. My skin is looking nice now, looking very refreshed. I already did this step, so I'm not gonna do it again, but I put on my SK2 serum. And next what we were gonna do is put on some Biafine. Now, why Biafine? It's because Biafine is for skin that is damaged or sensitive, and this couldn't better describe the process we just put our skins through with the exfoliation. Just a teensy bit, not too much. A little bit of Biafine goes a long way. Obviously, use whatever moisturizer works for you. But I wouldn't put on your like retinol or anything with active ingredients after doing that. That is gonna be far too much for your skin to manage. Now we get to do a couple fun things. Now that that's done, put on a sheet mask, and then I'm gonna put myself into my bonnet. So I'm gonna put my bonnet on first. I'm actually gonna put on my pajamas and my bonnet at the same time, so I'll be back. Okay, pajamas on. I'm just gonna brush my hair before I put it in my bonnet. I absolutely love wearing a bonnet to bed. I've been doing it for a few years now, and I just think it's the best way to keep your hair tangle free. My favorite hairbrush. It's Mason Pearson hairbrush. It's a boar bristle brush. It's really nice. Feels good on the scalp. This is my bonnet. I got it from Amazon. It's pink. It comes in a set of 2, so you do have the black as well. But I prefer the pink. I think the pink is super cute. I have a lot of my friends who make fun of me for all my sleep time habits, from wearing a YSL shirt as a pajama shirt to wearing a bonnet. So I'm used to the ridicule. Feel free to add in. Do as you please. So anyways, let's get into this mask. So this is from Mediheal. It's supposed to be a brightening mask. It smells very citrusy and fresh. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, could life get any better? Guys, this is my ideal day. I got to do some skincare, I got to wear a really nice refreshing sheet mask, I get to hang out with you, cook something really nice for dinner, and now what are we gonna do? We're going to sit in bed and just talk about Pinterest. Like, could life get any better? I find it really hard to believe that. Okay, let's get into bed. I'll just leave this by the nightstand and we can just pop it in here when we're ready. All right. Oh, okay. Relaxed, chilled. I hope you are chilling in bed as well. I've got my water bottle with me. This is the one I've been loving from Amazon that I told you about before. I also can't get over how good this sheet mask smells. It smells outstanding. Okay, so let's see. Let's go on to Pinterest. Let's see what's going on. So basically we need a couple of outfits. So what I like to do is I'll have my Pinterest open and I'll have my notes open and I will kind of work between the two to figure out like what are the ideal outfits to be wearing. So we need to figure out outfits to wear to work, obviously, for the client meetings, and then outfits to wear to Paris. And like I said, said, the weather in Paris looks amazing for the days we're gonna be there. It's gonna be really warm. Maybe some dresses, maybe something like cute and revealing. I'm kind of on one when I'm in Paris. That's kind of the mood I have. And we're going with one of my really close friends, so I think it's gonna be super, super fun. I also don't know why my Pinterest has these like random white blocks within it. Okay, I think I have a few ideas. So I'm thinking one outfit that I'm seeing that I think is really cute is this set, and I think I have it in black. I have a black linen set, and I think if I were to wear that with my black mesh flats and like a cute bag and some sunnies, that would be like a perfect sort of daytime look in Paris. And then you can never go wrong with just like a white shirt and baggy jeans. I think I'm definitely going to wear that as well. I think that probably will be my travel outfit. And then that outfit I could also wear my mesh flats with, and that would give it a bit of an edge. I know when I'm in Paris, I'm gonna wanna have my mesh turtleneck with me because I love that as a going out look. I'm likely gonna go for my Frankie Shop wide leg black pants, so I can plan to also wear probably the white shirt with the Frankie Shop wide leg pants when I go to one of my meetings, and that should cover my work outfit. Then I could do my black shirt with my Frankie Shop wide leg pants, and then in both cases I'll probably bring some heels, so probably my patent leather heels. And then I need my Hermes belt. 4 fun outfits. One of them is the mesh top, one of them is the black linen set, and I think wearing a dress will look nice. Okay, I think we have a good foundation. I think there's definitely still a couple things to sort out, but we'll have it sorted out by the time we actually start to pack everything tomorrow. We need to finish the packing tomorrow, so I think we'll have it all figured out by tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna probably watch a little bit more TV, and then I'll chat to you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, everybody. I am gonna head to the gym. Clearly have some makeup left on my face. I'm gonna wash it, but I figured before I do, let me film this really quick and then I'm gonna take all my makeup off. But I'm gonna head to the gym. I've already got my little gym outfit on. It's just a Lululemon set, so Lululemon top. I've got a sports bra from Aloe. It's the Wild Things sports bra that they have, and then these leggings are from Aritzia TNA leggings, and I don't know if you can see, got my APLs on. And then for the gym bag of the day, we're doing the Go Yard. It's already filled with things, so I have my water bottle in there. These headphones are so amazing at the gym, like they cancel out all the noise, even the treadmill, like it's pin quiet when you have these on. It is about to rain, so I've got my umbrella with me. And then I've also got my hat. I usually put this hat on. It says Habibi on it. I think it's super cute. I like to wear this hat. I'll probably put that on once I take my makeup off. So this is kind of the full gym outfit. I've had breakfast already, so I'm gonna go to the gym, and then when we come back, we need to wrap up packing. We're going to pack and then just relax ahead of tomorrow. So tomorrow, travel starts at 9 a.m. I think is the flight to London, so need to relax properly, get a good night's sleep, and then head to the airport in the morning. Also, I feel like such a Pilates mom with this little Van Cleef and diamond pendant stack. I'm definitely gonna take my Van Cleef off. I don't need it at the gym, but I like the mood of this look. With that being said, I'm gonna go work out, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Hello, welcome back. We're done with the gym. I finished packing, and I even heated up last night's leftovers for a bit of a makeshift lunch. And I'm so proud to say that I managed to fit everything into my carry-on. So I'm gonna open it up now and kind of show you what we were able to accomplish here. It's literally a perfect fit. Let me adjust the camera actually so you can see it better. Look at that, like perfectly flat, perfect fit. So on this compartment, we have all of the outfits have fit in the large size packing cube. And on top of just the outfits, I've also put my jewelry in here. I've got my belt in here. So we've got pajamas, work outfits, we've got Paris outfits, we've got a cute polka dot dress, very nice. A lot of the outfits that we talked about last night from Pinterest are basically here now. And then the second little bag, this one has some room in it. So if I buy anything in Paris, it will fit perfectly in here. This has got some going out heels, some of my hair doodads I need, my straightener, and just some tech stuff. I'm gonna definitely add some more cords and cables in here, but not quite yet. Okay, do you see that? Perfect fit. And then here on the other side, in here, I don't know if you can see it, is our handy dandy AirTag. The AirTag is in here. So important to have your AirTag just so that you can always keep track of your belongings. And then here we've got everything else. So this is underwear, socks always goes in here. I have at least like 20 pairs. Then we've got beauty and skincare. Here is makeup. I'm bringing only one Hermes bag for this trip. We're gonna bring the white pochette. And then I've got my tripod in here and then my mesh flats. I'm gonna put these in here as well because I'm gonna wear some sneakers to the airport. And that's kind of it. Like, it's a perfect fit. Isn't that amazing? And then when you close it, no bulk, no bulge, no problems. I mean, I did a fantastic job. As you can tell, I'm super proud of myself for this because I was so worried I was gonna need to bring my big luggage with me, and I honestly did not want to deal with it on the Eurostar. So I'm glad I was able to pack a week's worth of outfits in this. And then the backpack, also from Rimowa. I'm obsessed with Rimowa as a brand. In my backpack, I'm gonna put my tech stuff. Anything I need for my camera is gonna go in here. My laptop, all that kind of stuff. In terms of cameras, I'm gonna bring my Digi Osmo pocket camera, which is my little travel camera. This is what that camera looks like. As you can see, really tiny and really great for travel. I've been filming all my travel vlogs on this camera. My Croatia vlog was filmed with this camera, my Lisbon vlog, all that kind of stuff I've been using this camera for, and I found it to be so great. The quality is really good. Obviously, you can't beat the level of convenience with the size of this thing. As much as I'd love to bring my like big proper camera, I'm not gonna do that. When I go to Korea and Japan at the end of the year, I definitely will bring my proper camera at that point. But for these sorts of smaller trips, I try to prioritize just convenience in terms of like the amount of luggage I have with me over having like the best of my gear. So yeah, we're gonna bring her, and it comes with a carrying case. And I feel like that's kind of it. I'm gonna pack like a sweater in here as well in case it gets a little bit cooler. I was thinking about packing a jacket, but I don't think I'm gonna need a jacket per se. So I think this will be fine. Wallet, my keys maybe, a couple little things like that. But I think that's pretty much it. Nice and easy. I'm just so thrilled I was able to pack all of this in my carry-on. Like, I'm so happy about that. I might check in again tomorrow morning as I'm heading out for the airport, but in case I don't, let me go ahead and just say my thank yous and my goodbye. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you for taking a bit of time out of your day to watch this video and to check out my channel. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week ahead, and the next time we talk, we're going to be in London and Paris. So I'm so excited to see you again next week. Bye everybody, see you later.